Hey guys, Santoli here with Kevin, who managed to get first at the Swiss at YCS Vancouver with Mitsu Ryzeal. So how do you think about the deck in this current format? You know, a lot of people think that the JUHU decks just power creep the older decks of the format, but clearly that was not your take on it. So where do you think it lies in the format?
So I think the deck is still very strong. It's people taking control out of their main decks, which is definitely a definite advantage of this deck. And also, it's very, very good at going second. Yeah, you have your bricks, but it's basically the same consistency as it was before. So I decided to take it just because I was a bit more comfortable on it. I didn't want to play Malice for a third Premier event in a row. And then I hadn't had quite enough testing with new decks. If I had maybe another week, I probably might have tried either Yummy maybe or Draco Tail. But glad I chose this, obviously.
Okay, we'll get into the profile.
All right, so 40 card main deck. So the Ryzeals. It was a Ryzeal heavy Mitsu Ryzeal. So 2x the goat, 2 sword, 2 ice, very standard. I played all the bricks. So star, cross.
Do you think star is still necessary with Droll flying out of the format? Because then you don't need to ice to beat Droll? Or would you still play it?
There's definitely a world where you wouldn't need star, but that was kind of just what the list I tested. Again, if I had maybe a bit more time, I would have thought about cutting it because it does, it's kind of an unnecessary card in the deck. But also, post side, I think it should still be there just because people are signing in Droll. Droll hasn't left people's decks entirely, it's still in their side decks. And then one Bonfire, Prosperity, Tachyon because I played the bridge with the Mitsu engine, the Dreadlexion. And then for the Mitsu half, just the minimum, 3 Haba, 1 Murakumo, 1 each of the little guys. I think from rounds 1 to 6, I saw Kusanagi once a match, so that was cool. 3 prayers, just 1 ritual, nothing else really. I did get punished for this round 10 against Triff, where I was hitting my Ryzeals and I was playing pretty much just Scuff Mitsu. And then the advantage of building a deck like this is there's quite a lot of space for non-engine, so I had 17, 3 Ash, 3 Fua, 2 Perilia, I want to keep it at 40, third one's in here for siding patterns, Nibiru because I play Gallant Granite, 3 Imperm, and I think the best card for me this weekend was actually when I saw 3 Droplet. So Droplets in theory was supposed to be for the decks trying to play under turn 0. That never came up because I didn't play VSK9 somehow until round 9. So I guess we take those, but it's still good when paired with the Charmies when you're trying to make them end on a worse board. It was really helpful to kind of crack boards, and sometimes you just draw some redundant cards or bricks or whatever, and you don't really have any use for them, so getting them off Droplet is really nice. And then 1 call by 1 cross out. Yeah, I played cross out with a Droll in the main just because no one's maining Droll. I did side 1 Droll in post side for cross out, but none in the main. No one. I think my round 2 opponent maybe main Droll, but no one else, and it was pretty good. Extra shout out the boys. So standard Ryzeal extra deck, 2 Duo, Dedo, played Eclipse Twins, and then for Zezes I played Exiton, King, German Granite, Baguska, Dugaras, Masquerade for Tachyon, the Xens, Aggregator, and Valon. And then to bridge between engines, I played the Dreadlexion. You just make this for the rank 8. And then I also played just Dynamondo for a Link. I wanted to put SP, and honestly, it probably should have been SP instead of this card. So Light Dragon is in theory for the Vanquish Soul Trap, but I realized partway through, after submitting my list, well, if they get there, you probably lose anyways because you can't out their dudes. So this should have been SP, Tornado would have come up. I think those 2 were the main ones that I thought about putting in this slot, so yeah, don't play this. Doesn't come up. And then for side deck, Triple Lancia, still in Respect Malice, I played 1. 3 Droll because I need to respect the Mitsu deck still. I played 0. The 3rd Purulator for siding patterns, and then I played also back row removal, so 2 Storms and a Duster. These are pretty good. Again, with the Charmies forcing people to end on kind of less boards. These are pretty good at cracking any like side deck cards they have, because people are sliding in like Solemns, but especially like Warning, which like this is great against. These are just really good in simplified game states, and I really think that like every deck right now has something that you can hit with these, and it's not like oh, I'm gonna slide this in and they're gonna set 0 cards and like there's a dead card in my hand. I think there was always something to hit with these. Always get value out of them. Going first, Triple T, I couldn't find anything better. There can be, I only saw this once against the Mitsu Orcus player where I was already going to be winning. And then 3 Solemn Warnings. I think it's just hits a lot of stuff. I think everyone's like playing it. There's a lot of effects that would otherwise, especially like monsters, which also is why like the back removal is good, because not everyone I think is on like judgments.
You prefer the Warnings over the other possible Solemns?
I think so. I think Warning, because I'm not really scared of breakers. Because if I do like if I make a board, like I'm never scared of breakers. I just don't want to. So I'd rather value the Warning in like a half board situation where like maybe I got Charmied. I didn't quite get. I couldn't get to my whole engine, so I would have this kind of to help stop their engine, because I think Warning is really good at stopping their engine. There's also a lot of monster effects that summon. I didn't test Strike, so I have no comment on that. But maybe this could have been Strike, but Warning was good.
And the other card you didn't play was Great Purification. Did you miss the Mitsu Trap at all?
So from when I played this deck, I found that like the card, it's nice. I might have played it over Tikaboo, but when I was playing it before, I was never really searching it, because I was usually just going for the summon from hand first, and that line like is not great at searching the trap. I think you have to go like summon from deck first to search the trap better, because otherwise you have to like after Prayer's Tribute your Murkromo, it just kind of unnecessarily plays into stuff. I never found myself missing the trap. I also tested Magatama, but it didn't seem very good in this deck, because Magatama seems better when you're playing like really heavy Mitsu, and you're playing like pre-prep, you're playing all those, and maybe the Ryzeal engine's a bit less, like definitely no Star, you might be playing like no Cross, you might be playing like the 2-1-1 X, 2X, 1 Sword, 1 Ice kind of thing. So I tried that too, but I just prefer this version of the deck. I just want to see it on engine.
Okay, and any shouts before we go?
Yeah, so shout out everyone at my locals, shout out everyone that came with me, and also special shout out to everyone who got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! This top is for you guys. Shout out to Alice, Kurt, Marco, Badam, Yongho, Lee, and Chandler. Shout out to you guys. This top is for you guys. Finally made it, so great weekend.
Alright, congrats again on your top and thanks for our profile.
All right.